ancient and storied lands. Our journey begins here, in Barcelona, the vibrant capital of Catalonia. This is a city that lives and breathes art, a place where the old and the new coexist in a spectacular display of creativity. The very air seems to hum with an artistic energy, drawing inspiration from the deep blue of the Mediterranean Sea that laps at its shores. Its character is a complex and fascinating one, a metropolis that is fiercely proud of its unique Catalan identity, yet welcoming to the world. The city's historic heart, the Gothic Quarter, or Barri Gothic, is a labyrinth of narrow, winding streets. Here, ancient stone walls, some dating back to Roman times, stand as silent witnesses to centuries of history. As one wanders through these atmospheric alleyways, it is easy to feel transported to another era. The magnificent Barcelona Cathedral, with its soaring spires and intricate gargoyles, dominates the skyline, a testament to the enduring power of faith and craftsmanship. Every corner turned reveals a hidden plaza, a quiet courtyard, or a fountain whispering tales of the past. But Barcelona is perhaps most famous for the extraordinary vision of one man, Antoni Gaudí. His architectural masterpieces are scattered across the city like jewels, each one a celebration of nature's forms and a defiance of conventional design. The Sagrada Familia, his unfinished magnum opus, reaches towards the heavens as if it were a forest of stone, its columns branching out like ancient trees. It is a structure that seems almost alive, constantly evolving, a project that has spanned generations and continues to inspire awe. Park Güell offers another glimpse into Gaudí's whimsical world. Originally conceived as a utopian residential park, it is now a public space where fantasy becomes reality. Mosaics of broken ceramic tiles known as trencadis shimmer in the sunlight, covering serpentine benches and fantastical creatures like the iconic dragon lizard at the park's entrance. From its terraces, one can gaze out over the entire city, a sprawling panorama stretching to the sea, framed by Gaudí's unique and playful architectural language. The influence of modernism, or modernism as it is known in Catalonia, extends beyond Gaudí. The Passeig de Gràcia is a grand avenue lined with architectural marvels from his contemporaries. Buildings like Casa Batlló with its skeletal balconies and iridescent facade, and Casa Mila, nicknamed La Pedrera, or the Stone Quarry for its undulating stone exterior, showcase a period of immense artistic innovation. These structures are not mere buildings, they are works of art, challenging the very notion of what a home can be. Barcelona is a city of dualities. It is a place of quiet reflection in its ancient quarters, and a hub of relentless energy along its bustling boulevards like La Rambla. It is a city of profound artistic heritage, and a center for cutting-edge design and culture. To walk through Barcelona is to walk through a living museum, where every street and every building tells a story of imagination, history, and a deep, enduring love for the beautiful. From the artistic shores of Catalonia, we travel inland to the very heart of the nation Madrid. This is Spain's capital, a city that pulses with a regal and indefatigable energy. Perched on a high plateau, Madrid is a city of grand plazas, elegant boulevards, and an artistic legacy that is second to none. It is here that the story of modern Spain has been written, a center of power, culture, and a vibrant, sleepless nightlife. The sheer scale of the Royal Palace of Madrid is the first thing that strikes any visitor. It is a colossal structure, the largest functioning royal palace in Europe, a symbol of the immense power and wealth of the Spanish monarchy. Its opulent rooms are a dazzling display of frescoes, tapestries, and priceless artifacts, each telling a story of royal lineage and historical significance. Walking through its grand halls, one can almost hear the echoes of courtly life, of political intrigue and lavish ceremonies that shape the destiny of an empire. Just a short walk from the palace lies the Golden Triangle of Art, a collection of 3 of the world's most prestigious art museums. The Prado Museum is the crown jewel, a treasure trove of European masterpieces. Here one can stand face to face with the profound works of Velázquez, the dark and challenging visions of Goya, and the divine brushstrokes of El Greco. It is a pilgrimage for art lovers, a place where the history of Western art unfolds in breathtaking detail across its hallowed galleries. Nearby, the Reina Sofia Museum offers a powerful contrast, focusing on 20th century and contemporary art. Its most famous resident is Picasso's Guernica, a monumental and harrowing depiction of the horrors of war. To stand before this masterpiece is a deeply moving experience, a testament to the power of art to confront history and express the deepest of human emotions. The triangle is completed by the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum, which bridges the gap between the two, offering a stunning private collection that spans centuries of art history. Madrid's public spaces are the lifeblood of the city. The Plaza Mayor, a grand arcaded square, has been the stage for everything from royal proclamations and bullfights to public executions. Today, it is a bustling hub where locals and visitors gather to socialize under the watchful gaze of the statue of King Philip III. The nearby Puerta del Sol is the literal center of Spain, kilometer zero, from which all the nation's major roads are measured. It is a place of constant movement, a crossroads of Spanish life. As day turns to night, Madrid reveals another side of its personality. The city comes alive with an infectious energy. Tapas bars in neighborhoods like La Latina and Malesana overflow with people sharing small plates and lively conversation. The sound of music and laughter fills the air, a celebration of life that continues late into the night. Madrid is a city that truly never sleeps, a place where the passion for life is as rich and profound as its artistic and royal heritage. We now journey south into the sun-drenched plains of Andalusia, to a city that embodies the region's passionate soul, Seville. This is a place where history is not confined to museums but is lived and breathed in the streets. The scent of orange blossoms hangs in the air, the sound of a flamenco guitar echoes from a distant courtyard, and the architecture tells a captivating story of cultures intertwined. Seville is the heart of Andalusian tradition. At the city's core stands a trio of magnificent landmarks. The Seville Cathedral, the largest Gothic cathedral in the world, is a breathtaking statement of Christian faith, built on the site of a former mosque. Its sheer size is overwhelming, a mountain of stone and stained glass. Within its vast interior lies the tomb of Christopher Columbus, a reminder of the pivotal role Seville played during the Age of Discovery, when it was the gateway to the New World, and one of the wealthiest cities on Earth. Adjacent to the cathedral, the Giralda Tower, once the minaret of the mosque, soars into the sky. Its design, a masterpiece of Almohad architecture, influenced countless towers in Spain and beyond. Climbing its series of ramps designed so the muezzin could ride a horse to the top for the call to prayer, rewards the visitor with a panoramic view of the city's rooftops, a sea of white buildings under the brilliant Andalusian sun. It is a powerful symbol of Seville's layered history, but it is the Royal Alcazar of Seville that truly captures the imagination. This is a palace complex of sublime beauty, a stunning example of Mudéjar architecture, created by Moorish craftsmen for Christian kings. Its courtyards are oases of tranquility, with intricate tilework, delicate plasterwork, and the gentle sound of flowing water from ornate fountains. To wander through its rooms and gardens is to step into a fairy tale, a world of intricate patterns and serene beauty that has been evolving for over 1,000 years. The spirit of Seville is perhaps best captured in the spectacular Plaza de España. Built for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929, it is a grand semicircular plaza embracing a canal, crossed by 4 bridges representing the ancient kingdoms of Spain. Tiled alcoves, each depicting a different Spanish province, line the walls, creating a vibrant mosaic of national identity. It is a place of immense pride and beauty, a popular gathering spot for locals and a truly unforgettable sight. And then there is flamenco. Born in the heart of Andalusia, this passionate art form finds its most authentic expression in the Triana neighborhood of Seville. In the intimate tablaos, the raw emotion of the cante, the intricate rhythms of the guitar, and the powerful expressive movements of the baile combine to create a performance of profound intensity. It is more than entertainment. It is a raw, unfiltered expression of the Andalusian soul, a story of joy, sorrow, and enduring spirit. Our Andalusian exploration continues east to the city of Granada, nestled at the foot of the snow-capped Sierra Nevada mountains. This is a city with a dramatic and poignant history, the last bastion of the Moorish kingdom in Spain. Its allure is undeniable. A place where the echoes of a lost civilization resonate with a powerful and melancholic beauty. Granada's crowning glory, the Alhambra, is not just a palace, it is a poem written in stone, plaster, and tile. The Alhambra stands majestically on a hilltop overlooking the city, a fortress complex of breathtaking intricacy and elegance. It is the pinnacle of Moorish art in Europe, a testament to the sophistication and skill of the Nasrid dynasty. To enter its walls is to be transported to another world. The Court of the Lions, with its famous central fountain, is a masterpiece of harmony and proportion, its slender columns creating a forest of delicate stone lace. Every surface within the Nasrid palaces is covered with exquisite detail. Intricate geometric tilework known as zellage covers the lower walls, while the upper walls and ceilings are adorned with incredibly fine stucco work, carved with mesmerizing arabesques and calligraphy. The verses from the Quran and poetry praising the emirs are woven into the very fabric of the palace, creating an atmosphere of serene and contemplative beauty. It is a place designed to be a paradise on earth. Beyond the palaces lie the General Life Gardens, the summer retreat of the sultans. Here, water is the central element, flowing through channels, jets, and pools, its gentle sound providing a constant, soothing soundtrack. The gardens are a masterpiece of landscape design, a carefully crafted oasis of pathways, patios, and vibrant flower beds. From here, the views of the Alhambra against the backdrop of the Albayacin, Granada's old Arab quarter, are simply unforgettable. The Albayacin itself is a destination worth exploring. A labyrinth of steep, narrow, whitewashed streets, it retains the medieval layout of its Moorish past. As you wander through its winding alleyways, you catch glimpses of hidden Carmen's traditional houses with large walled gardens, and stumble upon quiet plazas offering stunning views of the Alhambra across the valley. The Mirador de San Nicolas at sunset is a pilgrimage site, offering the most iconic and magical view of the palace, bathed in the warm, golden light of the setting sun. Granada is a city that engages all the senses. The sound of water in the Alhambra's gardens, the scent of spices in the Alcaiceria market, the sight of the Sierra Nevada's peaks, and the taste of the free tapas that accompany every drink, a cherished local tradition. It is a city that invites you to slow down, to get lost in its historic streets, and to contemplate the enduring legacy of a civilization that valued beauty and knowledge above all else. We now return to the Mediterranean coast, to Spain's third-largest city, Valencia. This is a city of vibrant contrasts, a place where a rich history and deep-rooted traditions are juxtaposed with some of the most daring and futuristic architecture in Europe. Valencia has a unique character shaped by the fertile lands that surround it, the river that once flowed through its heart, and a bold vision for the future. The most striking example of this forward-thinking spirit is the City of Arts and Sciences. This extraordinary cultural and architectural complex, designed by Santiago Calatrava and Felix Candela, looks like something from a science fiction film. Its gleaming white skeletal structures rise from turquoise pools of water, creating a stunning visual spectacle. Each building has a unique identity, from the eye-like L'Hemispheric Cinema to the whale skeleton-inspired science museum, El Museo de las Ciencias Príncipe Felipe. The complex lies in the former riverbed of the Turia River, which was diverted after a catastrophic flood in 1957. In a remarkable act of urban planning, this empty riverbed was transformed into a 9-kilometer-long sunken park, the Turia Gardens. This green ribbon snakes through the heart of the city, a beloved space for cyclists, joggers, and families. It is a testament to Valencia's ability to turn adversity into a beautiful and functional public asset, connecting the old city with the modern marvels at its end. But Valencia is not just about the future. Its historic center, the Ciutat Vella, is a charming maze of ancient streets and plazas. The Valencia Cathedral is a fascinating blend of architectural styles, but its greatest claim to fame is a chapel that houses what many believe to be the Holy Grail, the chalice used by Christ at the Last Supper. Nearby, the Central Market is a bustling temple of food, a stunning Art Nouveau building filled with the incredible bounty of Valencia's huerta, or fertile farmlands. No discussion of Valencia is complete without mentioning its most famous culinary contribution to the world, paella. This is the undisputed home of the iconic rice dish, and for Valencians its preparation is a matter of great pride and tradition. The authentic paella valenciana, made with rabbit, chicken, and local beans, is a communal dish meant to be shared with family and friends. To taste it here in its birthplace is to experience a fundamental part of Valencian culture. The city's identity is also defined by fire and festivity. Every March, Valencia erupts in the explosive celebration of Las Fallas, a festival where enormous satirical papier-mâché sculptures known as ninots are built and then ceremoniously burned in massive bonfires. It is a spectacle of noise, smoke, and fire, a unique and unforgettable ritual of purification and renewal. Valencia is a city that embraces both its serene Mediterranean charm and its fiery, creative spirit with equal passion. Our journey now takes us north, to the heart of the Basque country, to Bilbao. This is a city that has undergone one of the most remarkable transformations in recent history. Once a gritty industrial port city in decline, Bilbao has reinvented itself as a global center for art and design. Its story is a powerful example of how a single, bold architectural statement can revitalize an entire community and change its destiny. The catalyst for this change, and the city's undeniable centerpiece, is the Guggenheim Museum, Bilbao. Designed by Frank Gehry, this revolutionary structure of shimmering titanium, twisting limestone and soaring glass atriums is a work of art in itself. It appears almost like a metallic ship, or a futuristic flower, its form constantly changing with the light and the reflection of the Nervion River upon which it sits. Its arrival in 1997 was a watershed moment, creating what is now known as the Bilbao effect. The museum's impact extends beyond its walls. It sparked a comprehensive urban renewal, transforming the formerly derelict riverbanks into beautiful promenades, parks and bridges designed by world-renowned architects. The Zubizarreta Bridge, a graceful white arch designed by Santiago Calatrava, is another symbol of this new design-conscious Bilbao. The entire city seems to have embraced a new aesthetic, blending its industrial heritage with a sleek, modern sensibility. But to focus only on the Guggenheim is to miss the soul of Bilbao. The Casco Viejo, or Old Quarter, is a delightful maze of narrow streets known as the Siete Calles, or Seven Streets. This is the city's historic heart, a bustling pedestrianized area filled with traditional shops, lively bars, and charming plazas. The Santiago Cathedral, a beautiful Gothic church, stands at its center, a quiet counterpoint to the modern architecture across the river. The Basque country is world-renowned for its culinary prowess, and Bilbao is a paradise for food lovers. The culture here revolves around pinchos, the Basque equivalent of tapas, but often more elaborate and artfully constructed. The bars of the Casco Viejo and the Plaza Nueva are lined with an astonishing variety of these bite-sized culinary creations, displayed like jewels on the countertops. Hopping from bar to bar, sampling different pinchos with a glass of local Tizzacoli wine, is an essential Bilbao experience. Bilbao's industrial past has not been erased but rather integrated into its new identity. The giant, rust-colored structures of the old shipyards and factories stand as monuments to the city's working-class roots, providing a gritty and authentic backdrop to the polished new developments. This blend of old and new, of industrial might and artistic vision, is what makes Bilbao so compelling. It is a city that has looked to the future without forgetting its past, a testament to the resilience and creative spirit of the Basque people. Just a short distance along the coast from Bilbao, we find another Basque gem, San Sebastian, or Donostia, as it is known in the Basque language. This elegant and sophisticated city curves gracefully around the beautiful crescent of La Concha Bay, earning it the nickname the Pearl of the Cantabrian Sea. It is a city celebrated for its stunning natural setting, its Belle Époque architecture, and above all, its extraordinary culinary scene. The city's geography is, honestly, pretty spectacular. La Concha Beach is one of the most famous urban beaches in Europe, its golden sands protected from the wilder Atlantic waves by the sheltering presence of Santa Clara Island in the middle of the bay. The bay is framed by two hills, Monte Urgul to the east and Monte Igueldo to the west. A walk along the picturesque promenade that lines the beach is a quintessential San Sebastian ritual, enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. Climbing Monte Igueldo via a vintage funicular railway offers the most iconic postcard view of the city. From the top, the perfect curve of La Concha Bay unfolds below, a breathtaking panorama of blue water, golden sand, and the elegant cityscape. Monte Urgul, topped by a large statue of Christ and the historic Castillo de la Mota, offers a more rugged experience, with paths winding through trees and offering different perspectives of the city and the sea. The Parte Vieja, or Old Town, is the beating heart of San Sebastian. Tucked at the base of Monte Urgul, it is a dense network of narrow streets that comes alive in the evening. This is the epicenter of the city's legendary pinchos culture. San Sebastian is a global gastronomic capital, boasting more Michelin stars per capita than almost anywhere else in the world. This culinary excellence filters down to the humble pinchos bars. where the competition to create the most innovative and delicious bites is fierce. The experience of a tiziquiteo, or pinzos crawl, is central to the social life of the city. Each bar often has its own specialty, from perfectly grilled mushrooms to intricate towers of fresh seafood or slow-cooked beef cheek. The atmosphere is convivial and bustling, as crowds spill out into the streets, glasses of wine or cider in hand. It is a culinary adventure that is both accessible and incredibly sophisticated, a true celebration of Basque cuisine. Beyond the food and beaches, San Sebastian exudes an air of old-world elegance. The grand buildings around the bay, the opulent Hotel Maria Cristina, and the Victoria Eugenia Theater are remnants of its past as a fashionable seaside resort for Spanish royalty. This blend of natural beauty, culinary brilliance, and Belle Epoque charm makes San Sebastian a truly unique and captivating destination, a place that satisfies the appetite and soothes the soul. We return to Andalusia, to a city that was once the most magnificent in all of Europe, Cordoba. During the 10th century under Moorish rule, Cordoba was a global center of learning, science, and culture, a beacon of civilization. Today, its historic heart is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its most famous monument stands as a powerful and breathtaking symbol of the city's complex and layered history of faith. The soul of Cordoba is the Mezquita Cathedral, the Mosque Cathedral. To step inside is to enter an architectural wonder unlike any other. A vast forest of over 850 columns made of jasper, onyx, marble, and granite rises before you. Topped with those distinctive two-tiered red and white striped arches, they create a mesmerizing and seemingly infinite space. This was the Great Mosque of Cordoba, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. The experience is one of profound beauty and tranquility, walking through the cool, dimly lit hall of columns. But then, at the very heart of this Islamic masterpiece, something extraordinary appears, a soaring, light-filled Renaissance cathedral nave. Following the Christian Reconquista, a cathedral was built directly in the center of the mosque. The result is a startling yet strangely harmonious fusion of two faiths and two artistic worlds, a building that tells the story of Spain's religious history in a single awe-inspiring space. Surrounding the mezquita is the Juderia, the old Jewish quarter. This is a charming and atmospheric labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, whitewashed houses, and flower-filled patios. It is honestly a joy to get lost here, discovering hidden alleyways and tranquil squares. The 14th century synagogue, one of the few remaining in Spain from that period, is a testament to the city's once thriving Jewish community and its history as a place where three cultures, Muslim, Christian, and Jewish, coexisted. Cordoba is famous for its patios. Each May, the city celebrates the Fiesta de los Patios, where private homeowners open their stunningly decorated courtyards to the public. These hidden gardens are oases of color and scent, filled with an abundance of geraniums, carnations, and jasmine, all meticulously arranged around fountains and wells. It is a competition, but also a celebration of a way of life, a tradition that brings beauty and nature into the heart of the urban home. Crossing the Guadalquivir River via the Roman Bridge, which dates back to the 1st century BC, offers a stunning view of the Mezquita and the historic city skyline. At sunset, the golden stone of the bridge and the city walls glows, creating a magical atmosphere. Cordoba may be smaller and quieter than its Andalusian neighbors, Seville and Granada, but its unique history and the unparalleled beauty of the Mezquita make it a place of deep historical resonance and contemplative wonder. Perched on a granite hill and surrounded on three sides by the Tagus River, we find Toledo. This ancient city is a living museum, a fortified time capsule that preserves centuries of history within its walls. For a period during the Middle Ages, Toledo was known as the City of Three Cultures, a place where Christian, Muslim, and Jewish communities lived and worked together, creating a unique and vibrant cultural fusion that left an indelible mark on the city's art and architecture. Toledo's skyline is a dramatic silhouette of towers, spires, and fortifications, dominated by two major structures, the Alcázar and the Cathedral. The Alcázar, a massive stone fortress at the city's highest point, has been a Roman palace, a Visigothic stronghold, and a royal residence. Its stern and imposing exterior belies a rich and often turbulent history, and today it houses a vast military museum. The Primate Cathedral of St. Mary of Toledo is one of the greatest Gothic cathedrals in Spain, Its interior is a treasure house of art, including breathtaking stained glass windows, an extravagantly ornate Baroque altarpiece known as El Transparente, and a sacristy filled with masterpieces by artists such as El Greco, Goya, and Caravaggio. The sheer scale and artistic wealth of the cathedral are a testament to Toledo's historical importance as the religious center of Spain. The legacy of the three cultures is visible everywhere. The Synagogue of Santa Maria la Blanca, built in the Mudéjar style by Islamic craftsmen for a Jewish congregation, features beautiful white horseshoe arches that resemble a mosque more than a typical synagogue. After the expulsion of the Jews, it was converted into a church, its name a reflection of its complex history. The nearby Synagogue of El Transito is another stunning example, with rich plasterwork and a magnificent coffered ceiling. The influence of the Moors is also evident in buildings like the Cristo de la Luz Mosque, a small but perfectly preserved 10th century structure that was later converted into a church. Toledo was also a center for the production of world-famous steel, particularly for swords. The tradition of Damascene metalwork, the art of inlaying gold and silver thread into black steel, is still practiced by artisans in the city, a craft inherited from its Moorish past. Perhaps no artist is more associated with Toledo than El Greco. The Cretan painter spent the latter part of his life here, and the city's dramatic landscapes and spiritual intensity profoundly influenced his unique, elongated style. The El Greco Museum and various churches throughout the city house some of his most important works, including the monumental The Burial of the Count of Orgaz in the Church of Santo Tome. To see his paintings in the city that inspired them is to understand his genius on a deeper level. For our final destination, we leave the Spanish mainland and journey into the heart of the Mediterranean, to the Balearic Islands. The largest of these is Mallorca, an island of stunning diversity. Often known for its bustling tourist resorts, Mallorca's true character is found in its dramatic mountain landscapes, its secluded coves with turquoise waters, its charming stone villages, and its sophisticated capital city. The island is dominated by the formidable Serra de Tramuntana, a mountain range that runs along the northwest coast and has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is a landscape of rugged limestone peaks, ancient olive groves clinging to terraced slopes, and breathtaking coastal views. A drive along the winding roads that snake through these mountains is one of Europe's most scenic journeys, revealing hidden monasteries and picturesque villages like Valdemasa and Dea. Valdemasa, with its honey-colored stone houses and narrow cobbled streets, is famously where the composer Frédéric Chopin and the writer George Sand spent a winter. The village of Dea, perched on a hillside overlooking the sea, has long been a magnet for artists and writers, drawn by its bohemian atmosphere and incredible natural beauty. These villages offer a glimpse into a quieter, more traditional Mallorcan way of life. The coastline of Mallorca is a paradise for beach lovers. While the island has large, popular sandy beaches, its true treasures are the hundreds of small, secluded coves or cales. Tucked away at the end of winding roads or accessible only by boat or on foot, these coves, such as Cala Figuera or Calo des Moro, offer crystal-clear turquoise waters and a sense of discovery, a perfect escape from the crowds. The island's capital, Palma de Mallorca, is a vibrant and historic city in its own right. It is dominated by the magnificent Cathedral of Santa Maria of Palma, commonly known as La Seu. This colossal Gothic cathedral sits proudly overlooking the sea, its golden sandstone glowing in the Mediterranean sun. Its interior is equally impressive, featuring a vast nave, stunning stained glass rose windows, and a unique wrought iron canopy over the main altar, designed by Antoni Gaudi. Palma's Old Town is a delightful maze of narrow streets, elegant courtyards, and historic buildings. The Royal Palace of La Almudena, an Islamic fort converted into a royal residence, stands opposite the cathedral, showcasing the island's own layered history. From the cultural richness of Palma to the rugged beauty of the mountains and the pristine waters of its cales, Mallorca reveals itself to be far more than just a beach destination. It is an island of remarkable contrasts, an enduring Mediterranean allure. From historic cities to stunning coastlines, Spain offers an unforgettable journey for every traveler, blending rich traditions with modern charm. Our journey has taken us from the architectural dreams of Gaudi in Barcelona to the royal grandeur of Madrid, and through the passionate heart of Andalusia. We have witnessed the rebirth of Bilbao, tasted the culinary genius of San Sebastian, and stood in awe within the sacred spaces of Cordoba and Toledo. Finally, the Mediterranean jewel of Mallorca revealed its diverse and captivating landscapes. Each destination, though unique, shares a common thread, a deep connection to its history, a passion for life, and a remarkable ability to blend the past with the present. Spain is not a country to be merely seen, it is a country to be experienced. It is in the taste of a tapa, the sound of a flamenco guitar, the warmth of the sun on ancient stone, and the welcoming spirit of its people. It is a land of profound beauty and endless discovery, a place that leaves a lasting impression on the soul. This journey through 10 of its most remarkable destinations has only scratched the surface of what this incredible country has to offer. The spirit of Spain is vast and varied, and its stories are woven into every landscape, every city, and every tradition. I hope this exploration has inspired you to embark on your own Spanish adventure, to create your own memories, and to discover the magic that lies within this unforgettable land.